All right, backpack, check. E-bike, check. Beautiful day, check. 30 degrees outside? Yeah. Now, with it being a pretty chilly day, of course I had to come and do something outside. But you know what? We got a gorgeous day today, not a cloud in the sky. It is supposed to get up to about 45, but that's all right. I'm pretty bundled up. And yeah, we're taking out the new toy. This is my brand new e-bike from ENGWE. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's ENGWE is how it's spelled. This is the EP2 Pro. I had been shopping around for e-bikes for quite some time. The last meetup we were at, I was the only one without an e-bike, and I've really wanted to get one for a while now. So I have taken this out so far. I took it on the trail we're actually going to go on. I want to say about a week ago we had some decent weather, and I took it out for its inaugural ride, and I really like it. I just got to get used to sitting down, and I do need to get a more comfortable seat for it. This really is not how you would say dad bod friendly, but all in all, really impressed with it. And I'm also going to mount you guys right here on my chest on the neck mount, but I'm not using the Osmo Action. I'm using the Pocket 3, and I was able to get it to fit. So yeah, I'm gonna start heading down the trail, and my goal today is to leave where I'm at right now. This is called Stump Park in York. We're not too far from downtown, and I'm gonna be heading south. And my goal, if I don't get too cold, is to make it all the way down to New Freedom and back. So yeah, let's get to it. Oh God, stop shifting. So one thing I got to get used to with this bike is it just wants to randomly shift on me. Not fully used to it yet. Oh, Jesus. So I got to tighten that down. There we go. That steering column was a little loose on me, a little crooked, so. So now we're cruising along about 15 miles an hour. I do have the cruise control on. The throttle is on the right side over here. I can't really pan down to it, but maybe the lens is wide enough that it'll pick it up. And I do like to alternate between, pedal and, what do you call it? There you go. Alternate between pedaling the bike and then using the throttle. Another big reason I got this is, as opposed to a scooter, this you can use as just a regular bike, which is nice for the exercise. I can, actually turn this whole bike off and just be able to use it as a regular bike. So like I said, we started up at Stump Park there. The route we're taking is going to take us through the Howard Tunnel and then down close to where, down to a town called Seven Valleys and all the way down into Glen Rock. And like I said, we'll see if we can make it all the way to the NCR down there in New Freedom. I'm not sure what the mileage is. I'll put it up here on screen, but we'll see how far I actually make it. I don't have a face shield of any kind, so got a little bit of a breeze, but it was a little nippy. Now, as far as speed goes, with my current weight and this, like the gear that I have, this will get up to about 26 miles an hour, which is nice if you want to really kill some ground. And these are oversized tires, so they can go off-road. She can't hear me anyway. Got headphones in. But I'm going to turn it back down to pedal assist 3 just because I should not gear up a little bit. There we go. Oh no, this ride's pretty nice. The front has some shock absorbers that you can, there's kind of 2 modes to it. You can lock them so they don't really, they don't move at all, or you can unlock them to where they will have some give. And I haven't messed with those, so I pretty much just left them the way they are. I'm curious to see how the image is with the gimbal. Hopefully it doesn't look like I'm leaning down too much. Oh yeah, we're at the Howard Tunnel already. That didn't take long at all. Gonna stop on the other side there and check the video. All right, so far so good, not too bad. I won't know, unfortunately, until I sit down to edit this, how good the audio is going to be, and if I had the camera, the camera good, because I think with it on my chest, it is tilted down slightly, so it may kind of be down a little bit. I may try to adjust it because it's kind of hard to see when I have it on the mount here. I can't see the screen, and I also can't see exactly where the gimbal is pointing to. Yeah. Pretty cool spot. So let's keep going. So with pedal assist 3 on, my cruising speed right here is only 14 miles an hour. But if I go up to 4, that might take us up to 20. Let's see how fast we go. All right, she took us up to 19, about 19.5. And if we go up to 5, if we get on a flat enough surface, that's going to take us up to 25 miles an hour. But of course, the faster you go and the heavier you are, you're going to drain the battery that much quicker. Now I'm back to pedaling it, so I've gone 7 miles so far. Wait, that can't be right. No, that must be from my other trip still. I forgot to reset the trip. Ooh, boy. I'm definitely out of shape. I really can't pedal that long. after coming a couple miles, I decided to take the neck mount off. I realized it wasn't really comfortable, wasn't really good to use the Pocket 3 in that setup. That's definitely much better for doing stuff handheld. So what I've decided to do is switch back to my DJI Action 3, which I actually haven't used since I had the Pocket 3. I know a lot of 3s. I got the DJI Air 3 drone in the backpack there. But the cool thing about this particular microphone right here is that it can record audio right to itself. And what I did just before I started, or right as I started recording there, is all I did was clap my hands, because when I go to edit it, I'm going to see that little spike in the audio, and I can take the audio from the Action 3 here and the audio from this and sync it up. That way, you'll see the video from this camera, but you'll hear the audio from the microphone. And it's just gonna work so much better. I'm not gonna have the neck mount on. Because this is a bike, it is easier to hold as I'm going one-handed, so I can flip this camera around and show you guys where I'm at, but I don't have to just keep it recording the whole trail, and just show you guys some key points. And then when I'm not recording, I can just put it in my pocket, and it's just a lot easier setup. So, all right, on we go. So before we get going again, I just wanted to show you guys the new bike here. I realized I didn't do that in the beginning. This is a fat tire bike, considered off-road. Ride is pretty nice. This is my first e-bike, so I don't really have any basis of comparison yet. I've only ridden scooters, and the last time I was actually on a bike, I think it was probably when I was a teenager. But I love the color of this. The orange and black I think is really sharp. People can see me from a mile away. We have some nice controls up here. You have dual handbrakes. You have your kind of multi-function switch here, the up button and down button. That will change your pedal assist amount. So I'm on 3 right now, and that's kind of where I like it. And then I have this. This didn't come with it. This was an extra accessory that I got for the scooter. It's a PGY Tech cell phone mount there, and I can use my phone and use Google Maps to see where I'm going. This is a 7-speed, so like I said, even with the battery off, you can just ride it like a regular bike. And the throttle for it is right here, so it's like a motorcycle throttle. And I know some people have complained about this. I really haven't had an issue. I know some people would rather have a thumb pressed for a throttle like you would find on a scooter, but I really haven't had any issues with it. Like I said, there are the dual shock, the shock absorbers there. Pedals are really nice. They actually fold into when you store it. And speaking of folding, this bike is foldable. Right here in the center, you just undo this latch, and this is actually where the battery is. And then the where you charge it is right there. And then underneath, this is not an ignition, but you need to put a key in order for it to run. So if you didn't want, when you're going to leave this, even if it's tied up with a bike lock, it'd be good to take the key out and store it, or keep it with you. And then we have this little basket holder right here, which I do have one saved in my my Amazon cart that I'm going to get. That I forget how big it is, but it's enough to put like a little bit of stuff, maybe a toolkit, which is good to have. We found that out the hard way with a little scooter adventure with everybody last year. But you can put a water bottle, snacks, and so on in that right there. So, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with the first bike here. Yeah, and one thing I have to double check and make sure that when I'm using this external audio here, you're recording when you have that little red light there. I don't know if it's, yeah, there we go. I don't think I had it on that last bit I recorded, but oh well. Like I said, with this being a bike, it's easy to steer and hold one hand like this, so I can pull my action camera out and record. But speaking of this particular camera, I was contemplating between the Pocket 3 and possibly the Action 4, which came out last fall. And I went with the Pocket 3 because I'd never had one before. I know Jamie has a Pocket 2, and she really loves it. But I think I may want to go back to something like this, an action camera, and I may use this in this setup and just record the two bits of audio because there are some disadvantages to the Pocket 3. I really love it, and in certain situations, it's absolutely perfect. But more outdoorsy stuff like this, that, you know, it's great to just grab this camera and hand hold it like this. But I think I want to wait for, instead of getting the Action 4, I'll stick with the Action 3 until this fall in 2024, and then get the Action 5. And my hopes for that particular camera, yep, thank you. We'll have we'll get a 1-inch sensor on that camera, plus we'll get the ability to actually Bluetooth sync up with this microphone. So, you know, it's still funny that a lot of people that are older and aren't in this space really, they're always curious about, you know, they see someone holding the camera like this and talking. But so hopefully this turns out pretty good. But like I was saying, I'm going to wait till the Action 5, and hopefully it has a 1-inch sensor. That's what gives you that blurry background in the Pocket 3 footage there. And it works better in low light. It actually has a low light mode that works really well. And the Action 4 will actually sync up wirelessly via Bluetooth to the new microphone there. So we'll see. Now my arm's tired. I got a little bit of mud here, but it's neat. I can show you in motion while I ride here. And all in all, I still really love the Action 3. You get a great image. It's stable as all get out, and it's all around just an awesome camera. But I had to pull it back out here because I don't know if I'll see any dogs today, but we got some horses. Hi. How you doing? All right, well, we've made it, I want to say about 6 miles from Brillhart Station. That's where we started, and we're down here at Hanover Junction, I believe this is called. And I'm going to keep on going and see how much I can tolerate the little bit of a breeze we have in the colder weather. So, but yeah, this has been a lot of fun so far, and it's good exercise for me. I can't pedal too much at any given time, not like I used to when I was a kid, but hopefully I'll build up my stamina there and get in better shape. So, but yeah, let's keep going. Well, we're coming up on the Centerville parking lot along the York Heritage Trail, and I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and turn around, because it's not that I physically can't keep going, it's just that yeah, I don't think my what do you call it, my butt can take it anymore. Ouch. Oh, God, I swear to God. I'm going to pull something just getting off this bike. Nowhere near as limber as I used to be. Oh. So here is the shot of the Heritage Trail and how far it goes. It goes all the way up to a place called John Rudy County Park, and that's up in York, across Route 30 there. And I've been on this section of the trail, and right here, there's a section not completed, so you kind of have to cut through the city, and then you come down, and let's see, where did we start? That's, I think, right around here is where we started, and then make our way, and we're right here. Or no, Centerville parking lot, I'm sorry. And I was going to go all the way down to New Freedom, but like I said, my butt's getting a little sore from that seat. I think when I get home, I'm going to order that new seat, and it was recommended by Jay, and I know Randy has one for his e-bike, and they both really like it, so that should work pretty good. But overall, I'm loving this, and I'm going to try and take advantage of every nice day we have. As soon as I get this back to the garage, I'm going to charge it up, because I think tomorrow is supposed to be even nicer, and I may take this over to Lancaster and do the Northwest River Trail and see how much of that I can do. So yeah, well, I think I'm going to end that here today, and You know, I may or may not even edit this depending on how the audio is by the time this is all said and done. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon.